JJ, what did you do best today in your round?
I struck my irons a lot better than I had all week. I started to get it more in the fairway too yesterday, so it was kind of like a good combination of everything starting to click.
Where were you at with your irons at the start of the week, and maybe what's changed?
It was awful.
Okay.
Yeah, like it started at the Scottish, like it just kind of, I don't know if it was the turf over there or the wind direction of the range all week there. It just got in my head, and I started thinking about my swing, and I didn't have my best stuff there or at the Open. And then, we didn't get back home till the following week. So then all week last week I was just grinding, trying to find it, and didn't make any progress literally till maybe yesterday. But I got here Monday, worked with my coach. We were kind of like trying different things. It wasn't really how I wanted it to be, but last night we found like a nice piece in my swing that I was missing, and ran with that today, and it felt really good. So the irons were a lot better today.
Does that seem to happen? That seems to happen a little bit. Like players always talk about when you go over to Scotland, that sometimes your swing gets away. How, like you say, kind of got in your head. How did you kind of get rid of it? How did you just kind of try to move on?
Yeah, I kind of had to figure out, what I was doing over there that felt different than what I would do here, and I felt like because the turf is so tight there and dry, like my angle of attack was getting more steep just to compress it more, whereas like out here it's, more lush, softer, easier to sweep it. I'm a pretty shallow guy. I try to be. So that kind of just threw me off kind of throughout the entire swing. And, we were just, trying to figure out how to find the face again. And we managed pretty well this week.
So what was your confidence level on, let's say, Wednesday?
It was like a 2, honestly. Like I had no idea what I was going to shoot this week. I didn't know what part of my game was going to be good because I spent so much time working on my swing at home that I didn't even do any short game. So now it's like, how rusty is my short game and my putting? And, I like to freak out. I don't like to freak out, but I always end up freaking out. And I kind of did this before the U.S. Open too, like kind of going down rabbit holes the week before the U.S. Open. And I don't know. I like feeling uncomfortable with my swing and then finding something to lean on. So when I'm out there, it's like, okay, lean on this feel.
So you got to feel good now with the position you're in then, I guess?
Yeah, it felt really good today. So hopefully I don't lose that feel by tomorrow.
Does it feel good knowing that all week, obviously, you haven't had to worry about top 50 or you don't have to worry about top 30, you're going to be ace? Like, is it good to be able to know you can try to find something there when you were struggling to be able to go for the next couple weeks?
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to peak for Eastlake, honestly. So we just are looking at this stretch of weeks as 12 rounds, and my coach put it in a great way where every day we're just trying to improve, whether it was hitting or ball strike or putting in short game, and each day we've done that incrementally better.
JJ, a lot of sporting events you see a moment of silence for a lot of different things. You usually don't see it in the game of golf. But talk about what that happened today at 2:59. Fred Smith, the founder of FedEx, passed away a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Take it through that moment where you realized the plane and all that, how important it was for the city and for you guys to kind of be a part of that moment.
Yeah, it's huge. FedEx is so big in this community and so huge for this golf tournament. And to honor Fred in that flyover was really awesome. And seeing his initials on the belly of the plane was really cool. And so, we took off our hats and paid our respects to what he created and what he's done with this tournament as well. So very awesome to have his influence still remembered today.